still trying to figure it out.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The lineups for this game. That gets things running. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Has got good distance on that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Away from immediate danger. So what now? Has a swing at it! Well, that's where he wants it. Brings it forward. Now the pass. Aim forward. Ball's out on the left, now. Hoops it upfield. Tries a through ball. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Still goalless at the moment. He's made sure that that won't get through. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Done very well to intervene. Seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's not the ball he wanted. Played in with accuracy. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ball forward. What has does he try from here? Passes it through. Hit into the middle. It's come loose. Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Surely a shot! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, I think it takes real confidence and a natural technical ability to be able to do that. I think he made it look so easy, and it was anything but. I would have struggled with that big time.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Thrust towards the front line. The whistle goes for half-time.
They're slightly lacking in the goal-scoring department, but they've played well overall. Just a bit unlucky, perhaps, to go in down at half-time. I think there's no reason for them not to bounce back.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Back of the net!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
One option. Oh, good interception. It's long and forward. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Passes it through. It's the throw. It upfield, well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Just off target.
Oh, that couldn't have been any closer. It merited a goal for me, but to hit the post, that's very unlucky. We're talking fractions here.
We've had a real complexion change with that equaliser. To get it so early on in this period gives them lots of scope to improve again on this scoreline. They look as if plenty more is to come from them.
Shoots! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that in. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now the pass. And the finish! Plays it out to the flank. Knocks it towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Decent enough try.
I couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
There he is, making his presence felt.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Aimed long and direct. Oh, he's put too much on it. Tries a through ball. Is it in? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Real chance! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Over to the other flank. Ball's gone out of play. Can he score? And that would have won it.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
Looking ball. He's away! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Passes it through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Forwards. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chip through. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Been repelled, and in it goes!
Unbelievable.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Well played, he saw that coming. Who's going to make this theirs? The final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how